Hey guys, welcome to tonight's mining livestream. We're up to number 26 and we're still on the hunt for more iron for the storage room upstairs. We are trying to complete it before we get on to episode 71 of MDU. And yes, I do know that I'm meant to be on holiday right now, but yeah, it's very hard to stay away from Minecraft. So, hi, welcome to the stream. Bunch of people are joining us in the live stream chat right now. Fantastic. So, let's go ahead and just get a strip started. And we should talk about what's been happening recently. Well, most of you guys watch the vlog anyway, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure most of you guys watched the vlog. Ooh, which side should we put in a slit today? I guess this side, we've got some catching up on this side to do, so let's put a strip in here first. Alright, straight off the bat we have some iron, which is absolutely fantastic. Not after gold, I have a chunky gold farm, probably so much gold that I don't know what to do with. Torch in there, seal that back up. So we'll just go ahead and skip the gold. Okay. Somebody in chat says, why is that Bones always gets the blame? That's an interesting question, quite a good question. So one of my moderators on my server, on my site, his name's Bones. He's a great guy and all, but he's just so easy to blame. So every time something goes wrong, I'm like, I just, bloomin' Bones, damn it, and it wasn't even his fault, but, and he's like, Dad, why are you always throwing me under the bus? Do you want me to check the brakes while I'm under here? And yeah, so on and so on. So it's quite easy to blame Bones for everything, so that's why it become hashtag Bones did it, if you know what I mean. Fantastic. Alrighty, I do hear lava. Just holding shift, trying to get back in the swing of things. There's been a couple of weeks since I've done a mining live stream. I've absolutely been flat out from Christmas. Holy smokes. And now that you guys know what the secret project was, oh yeah, so I was sort of juggling the secret project, DataCraft, and site server, all that good stuff. It was crazy. It was damn crazy over Christmas, I'll tell you that for a fact. But the amount of content that was being pumped out and you know, DataCraft being up to date, it's been busy. And the secret project, which is the DNR Season 3 Amplified, whoo-wee, was that intense. Was that intense. So I've still been shooting it, and I'm shooting it currently. I'm shooting it currently with Mr.Red, and just trying to get to, you know, a jump on that series at the moment, because it's really difficult. I must explain. It's very difficult to shoot two series side by side, because the amount of prep work involved in doing one series alone, not to mention two, is quite difficult. Coming up with two different designs, two different bases, two different everything is quite difficult, and so that's why I always pre-shoot the DNR. It's always pre-shoot, and I always try to release a few episodes a week, so on and so on. So yeah, that's why we try to get the biggest jump on the DNR as much as possible. Some people are like, hashtag blame Data. That's not fair. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. That's not fair. See, now they're getting a hashtag started. That's oh. People are just joining us. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I know I'm meant to be on holiday right now. I know I'm meant to be on holiday. I'm meant to be, you know, out in the sun. I was in the sun for a bit the other day doing some gardening, so that still counts. That definitely still counts. I did some shopping today, so that means I was out of the house as well. That still counts as well. But no, I have to do so I will be doing occasional live streams throughout my holiday. It's just really a break from shooting MDU and so much of a workload, because over Christmas, as you guys know, you know, the release of DataCraft, that huge update, the server has been booming like crazy, and plus MDU, then plus the secret project was DNR amplified. You know, it was kind of getting to me. So, you know, the whole call of a vacation, it's semi-true, yeah, it's semi-true, but also I will be doing bits and pieces throughout my entire vacation, like working on the iron, because when I want to come back to MDU at the end of my vacation, I want to be able to have that storage unit up and installed, and yeah, so there you go. So I am sort of on vacation, but I'm sort of not, alright? Some days I'm doing a couple of Minecraft things, some days I'm outside doing something else. So All right. Oh, great. Great, 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 great. I'm reading chat now. Right now, it's absolutely crazy. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask them. If they haven't already been answered a million times before, I'm pretty sure I'll answer them. And I'm holding shift. Don't you dare. People are in chat right now going, Kentucky Fried Data. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Alright. Good stuff. Told ya. Told you it wouldn't happen. Somebody asks, "World download out yet?" Yes, it's been out since the 1st. So go grab the world download. It's on the forums right now. I'll put a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube later on. Good stuff, good stuff. Actually, I might hold off on posting these live streams on YouTube. I don't want people jumping on me, go, "Data, you're meant to be on holiday," and then you know, it all starts from there, if you know what I mean. So I might hold off a little bit on posting these on YouTube. But yeah, you can, I'll get a mod to go ahead and post the world download for MDU in live stream chat right now, and I'll get it in the link. I'll put a link in the description, so you guys can grab that if you're watching this from YouTube later on. But yes, it has been out for a couple of days now. I did promise it, I gave it out. Literally. Hashtag Bones is innocent. No, he's not innocent, trust me. I've got some pretty damning clips of him doing some crazy stuff, and then you'll be like, "Ah, that's what Bones did." Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, don't hold off. People need their data fix. I really don't want to upset everyone. I'm meant to be on holiday. It's totally true. I'm meant to be on holiday. But as I said, I will be occasionally doing a live stream or two now and then. Nothing extreme. There won't be any marathons or anything like that coming up. So I just felt like doing a live stream tonight. Have some free time. Well, actually, I've got a fair bit of free time at the moment. So thought I would, pop in, do a live stream. So here we are doing a bloomin' live stream again. Getting this iron for this storage system. We're in another cave. Okay, so what we need to do is go for this iron here, clog this up so we don't get any nastiness. Come on. Come on, go away. I don't want any fried data incidents because everybody would like that except me. One? You serious? One? Pfft, that was pathetic. Ah, crikey. Crikey. Uh-oh. I see that creeper. Let me seal this up so we don't get any nasties. Holy smokes. Okay. Hashtag blame Mr.Red. Oh, don't blame Mr.Red. Good stuff, good stuff. So, let's talk about the server for a bit. So, my servers are going completely well at the moment. Fan-bloomin-tastic. Actually, the growth on the server's been good, really good. The economy's on the server because I've got economy and shop and all that, and chest shop and all that good stuff installed. It was a little rocky for a while there. The problem about adding an economy and making your own, price list up for all the stuff in the shop. We call the cash data bucks. I was not the one that chose that name. People just started saying that name, so it's now officially called data bucks. And yeah, it's quite difficult to maintain the economy, making sure all the prices are right, and so nothing screws up, people don't become millionaires for you doing something stupid. So I've been adding items slowly. I haven't added any items in a little while there, but we had a big incident with the sponge there. We added the sponge to the data shop, the main server shop there for people to sell, and the problem is it was sponge is meant to be pretty rare, you find them in those temples and people want them out the yazoo. The problem was I put in there quite expensive to buy. I think it was like 500 a pop to buy, and the problem is people actually started going and raiding other people's temples. Like, people would claim the temples and start clearing them out, and other people would come in and do the whole ninja style of things, and we're getting complaints out the yazoo about the whole sponge thing. So I ended up removing the sponge off off the main shop there, but there was really nothing I could do. See what I mean? It's really hard to balance the economy and not screw things up. But yeah, it made people really rich for a while there, the whole sponge thing, and whoa, no, Not gonna happen. Yikes. Hang on a second. Oh, I see some iron. What's with the lava pools being up this high? It's a pain in the bum. Oh, there's some iron over there as well. Fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Aha. Hey, I'm coming over to you, Mr. Iron there. I'm going to grab you. Because we need all the iron we can absolutely get our hands on. I would love to come back to episode 71 of MDU and just have that storage system done, or near completion at least. All the wings absolutely absolutely done. That would be fantastic. There we go. Aha. Everybody's hoping I fall in. That's not cool. There we go. Fantastic. Haha. Okay, seal this up so nothing bad can happen to me. Well, we went up. We have to go down by another 2 blocks anyway. There we go. Done. Alright, down by 2 blocks. And we're back on the right level now. Fantastic. People are like, stop teasing, Data. That's not fair. I'm not going to fall in on purpose. I've got really good gear on right now and got a good pick. Don't want to lose any of the good stuff. Crikey. So yeah, back to that economy thing before I stopped. It kind of caused a problem, you know, made people rich too quickly. People were finding sponges by just getting in boats and traveling over the seas and, you know, raiding everything. And it was actually quite annoying, and people were raiding other people's temples. And also, why am I going for coal? I'm so used to DNR at the moment. It's not even funny. But yeah, so people were going and raiding each other's stuff, and people were complaining, and ended up taking it off the market, so the value, players would have to sell it then, and yeah, that's how it goes at the moment. And then the complaints sort of stopped flowing in, which was good, but people really want more stuff added to the data shop or the server shop. It's the server shop, but people call it the data shop. I don't know why. The server shop, the main server shop, so I will eventually add things slowly as the economy balances out slowly, and yeah, make sure I don't stuff things up, because you can stuff an economy up, especially making your own prices. There are sites on the internet or forums on the internet. Somebody's already done all the hard work for you, and you know you can just copy paste all these prices. But I figured I'll do my own and setting my own prices and working it all out. I think it was pretty cool doing that step by step. So it's absolutely fantastic. See, people are already screaming, add in ink sacks and everything in chat right now. So, if you don't already know, I actually own a couple of servers, all on hard, by the way. If you can't play on hard, I would not suggest it. But I have a normal hard survival server. I'm talking about map generation when I say normal, by the way. And I have an amplified map survival server on hard as well. So, you know, whatever tickles your fancy, you can go for it. Now, the amplified server does take a little bit of stress off your computer, because it doesn't have to do so much of the work. Some people are reporting that they can actually play on it better than their single players world, so that's absolutely fantastic. But they both have economy and everything going, and chest shop and all that. Holy smokes, and all that good stuff. Seriously? These patches are just generated up so high. So I'll leave a link in the description if you wish to apply. Yes, I said apply, because come on, guys, you already know the drill. I'm a YouTuber, and with YouTube comes with the nasties as well as the good people. I've met so many good people through YouTube already in my server, but then also it comes with a bunch of nasty people as well. That like to cheat, you know, use X-ray hacks and fly hacks and all that crazy stuff. Steal from other people, grief from other people, but they don't realize we have very powerful tools to easily detect, hunt them down, and restore all the damage they've done. So, yeah, but we try to keep this servers nice and clean for the actual legit players anyway. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff and surviving and joining a great community, I will leave a link in the description below, so you could easily apply for the data survival servers. There you go. Fantastic. First live stream for me. Oh, well, welcome, mate. Welcome. I'm going to actually take a sip of coffee. Ah, that coffee's good. The best thing about live streams, they're pretty much laid back, and I'm gathering resources. We've done 26 live streams now. Well, mining live streams. There you go, mining live streams. So that's around that. I would say that's around 30 hours. At least 30 hours of mining so far on this map. It's not that much, but then again, we're probably gonna double that in this coming year. So we're probably gonna look at like 60 mining live streams plus. Not sure. We'll have yeah, people are screaming and jumping. Yeah, I'm on block 14. Crap. People are all jumping up and down. See, when I make a mistake, everybody points it out. There you go. I'm on the right level now. Fantastic. So, yeah. I'll leave the links for the apply for server in the description below, or in chat right now, if you're interested. Okay, so, yeah, alright. See, everybody's happy now. Everybody's happy. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me get this text document done. I don't have too much of questions today, but, okay, so we've already gone over this, what's been going on the server. Server's going well, which we've already established that. I read that down, I'll talk about the server for a little bit in the economy there. But yeah, server's going good. Yes, we do have some hiccups on the server right now. The Spigot 1.8 is kind of in a snapshot form, and there are some weird stuff going on, I would say. Weird stuff, definitely some weird stuff. People in the pigman, people just don't understand. One person whacks a pigman and the whole server has to suffer. It is absolutely bonkers. It's fun to watch, don't get me wrong, it's very fun to watch, but yeah, I don't think the people on the server appreciate it much. Okay, so yeah, so server's all going good. Now let's talk about that secret project, which is DNR Season 3, going well, shooting as we speak. Me and Mr. Red are, balls to the walls. I shouldn't have said that, but we are, and shooting like mad, trying to get ahead of the game there. Hopefully, when I get back off of vacation, which will be in a few weeks' time from now, there will be 2 episodes a week during the week released until, DNR wraps up. There's usually around 30 plus episodes in one season, just a heads up there. Remember guys, if you want the seasons to continue, it's all on how many likes and everything else it gets. So remember, if you're watching DNR, just drop a like, it's so easy there. And if you're not interested in DNR, that's cool, just wait for the weekends. MDU will be happening like normal, there's nothing really changed there. So, if whatever tickles your fancy, if you want to watch both, you watch both. You don't want to watch, it's good for the channel, doesn't matter what. Even if you don't watch both of them, some people do, and it's good for the channel. Reason why? Because it's more content. Say if I do 3 episodes of MDU on the weekend, 3 or 4 episodes on the weekend, and then a couple episodes during the week of DNR, I think it all works out. Everybody gets sort of what they want, sort of thing there. But yeah, quite difficult to shoot those 2 series back to back. So I sort of have to improvise, take a little bit of an extra long vacation. Normal people take a week or 2 off. I took like 3. I'm taking like 3 weeks off, dudes, because half of that's going into MDU, making sure that's all good and going and all that good stuff. So, holy crikey, I'm running out of torches real quick here. But, yeah, it's going well. Mr. Red and the Heights. I think Mr. Red's doing quite well. He started off quite, not wanting to go up too high, but I think he's getting used to the whole being up high, especially with me. I'm always like, go up there, Mr. Red, do this, do that, and he's just, yeah, no problem. He takes his sweet time. No offense, Red, because I know Mr. Red is currently watching this, and yeah, he takes his sweet time sometimes, but he gets there. He gets the job done. And he's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. This season of DNR is going to be the most craziest season I've ever done. Note to self, Mr. Red is crazy. I know I've said that a million times already, but I said to Mr. Red, just go for it. Just go all out, mate. Just don't hold back. They already know it's adult content, and maybe that wasn't such a good idea. I'm like, I'm gonna try trip Mr. Red up, and you guys already know that it's quite difficult to trip Mr. Red up. he's already crazy as it is. Trying to trip someone that like him up, it's crazy. But I did. I got him a few times, but he's got me a bazillion times. Holy smokes. So yeah, I stepped it up some to try keep up with Mr.Red this time around. So, as I said, this season of DNR is gonna be absolutely crazy. You have no clue. You have no clue what's coming your way. And I must give one spoiler. Mr.Red started the war this time. He started it. Well, he started it last time. There's some debate there, but he definitely started it this time. He definitely started it this time. Oh my god. Stupid. Ooh, you have no clue what's coming your way. Oh, alright. Okay. First 2 episodes were awesome. Yeah, I should bring this up because everybody's sort of talking about it. I have a special donator perk on my website that helps pay for the servers and helps pay my bills and supports me, really, and supports the server and community, all that good stuff. It's a $10 donator rank. If you donate $10, you'll get a special rank that allows you to gain access to backstage area, which pretty much just is got, you know, backstage vlogs, which I do mini vlogs talking about more personal stuff that I wouldn't put on YouTube. You know, something bad happens on the server, then you know about it. But also have access to there's some videos in there that are early. You get earlier than YouTube. Just say like right now, the first 2 episodes of DNR Season 3 are actually in the donator section as we speak, and some people have watched them, and yeah, they're talking about it right now in chat, so I would recommend not talking about it too much. You're going to make the people on YouTube jealous. Guys, don't make them jealous. Crikey. They've got to wait until I get back off a vacation before anything. Okay. Alright. Gonna play some Sky Fortress 2. What the bloomin' hell? First 2 episodes were awesome. Thank you, thank you. Hashtag duck. Oh, damn it. No, go away. I can't tell you what happens in that same freaking episode too. Mr. Red planned it too perfectly. He's cunning, that guy. Damn it. It's a secret. I'm a lumberjack. See, come on. I got the beard and hair and everything. Oh, crikey. So yeah, DNR. I think we'll stop talking about DNR. DNR. It's on my brain at the moment because that's what I'm shooting at the moment. You know, even though I'm working on MDU resources right now, but that's what I'm shooting. You know, when you start a new series, it's always exciting and crazy and non-stop. It's absolutely, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, so we'll stop talking about DNR. It's going well. We'll be out hopefully the time I get back from holiday. So stay tuned. If you want get access to it right now, just become a donator. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you want information about the donator rank on my website and all that good stuff. It's just a little perk. That's all. If you want to wait, that's your choice. Because yeah, some people are just like, meh, I'll wait until it comes on YouTube. That's fine. That's cool. Everything that goes in the donator rank except the backstage vlog, backstage vlogs, I should say. They're the only ones that don't go on YouTube, but the rest of it does. The rest of it does. So leave a link in the description below. Oh, crikey. And I'll get a mod to make sure that he posts it in chat. And we're almost full, and we got a stack and a half. See? Stack and 32. That's kind of perfect. Definitely perfect right there. Not doing too bad on this strip right here. Not doing too bad. So let's talk about the plans for MDU here. MDU it's going to be an interesting year for MDU. We've got a lot. We've come a long way. You know, we've pretty much made a giant checkbox list, a huge checkbox list when it comes to building the Mob Bob Bomb. If you don't know what the Mob Bob Bomb is, I'll leave a link in the description below, and I'll get one of the moderators in the live stream chat to go ahead and post the link to the original Mob Bob Farm there. I'll leave that there so you can go ahead and head on over to it. Well, we'll do a U-turn now so you can see what it is. But we've gone through a huge checklist. You know, we've built the zombie purifying station so we could finally start trading. We've built the gold farm. We had to build the gold farm to get the gold to start trading. And actually, one of my questions tonight. Let me see if I can find it. Oh crikey! Somebody asked if I should be trading. Pretty much, somebody asked if I should be trading coal because I don't no longer use coal. I should be trading coal instead of gold. But I think that the fan doesn't understand that I've got a gold farm and there's gold out the yazoo there. You know, I just have to stand there overnight and I get metric butt tons of the stuff. So there is really no point in trading all my coal away, even though, yeah, you're right, I don't really use it anymore, but I like to have a stockpile at least of some coal, you know. So yeah, because they're right, I do use blaze rods right now for smelting, totally 100% right there, but I do think keeping the stockpile of coal is still good, just in case Minecraft decided to add something new that required coal that would suck. I'm like, God damn it, I just traded all my coal away, you know. Just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, yeah, they're right. But, yeah, since I have a gold farm, trading gold, it's like, yeah, it's pretty much meh. So, because I've got it coming out the yazoo, so I really don't need to, yeah. Alrighty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and go back and unload and well, yeah, we're going the right way. I was like, what the bloomin' hell's in front of me? Is this a wall? But then I realised this stupid lava pits. Two of them in one strip. How unlucky is that? Above block 12 too. They always normally generate under block 12 and you just go over the top of them and it's all good. It's all good. Oh, crikey. Oh, sorry, I'm reading chat on. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, there's some crazy stuff going on in chat right now. But yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get back so we can unload this and move on to the next topics here. But yeah, as I was saying, we've been going through a huge checklist of MDU. You know, getting all the 70 episodes actually to get what I needed to make the mob farm. Yeah, I could have made it a lot earlier. And yes, I could have made the poor man's mob farm. And now you're wondering, oh, what's the poor man's mob farm? Oh, you want me to explain what the poor man's mob farm is? I will. Just give me a second. I'll get into that very shortly. Okay, throw that in there. Perfect. Well, no, actually, give me that back. Give me that back. Throw this in here. Same with the coal, which I've been turning into coal blocks if you haven't already noticed. Redstone could go up the top here. Bam, bam. Lapis can eventually be converted into the block form. Bam, bam, bam. And the rest is junk. That can go up here. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Or as Mr. Red says, Bob's the slime. Seriously. Okay, throw that in there. Get out another stack of torches or so. Haha. Top up the chicken. And bam. We are ready to go. Okay, good stuff. Alright. But yeah, okay, let's go to back to the poor man's mob farm. Alright, so was it this side? We'll go on this side again. So the poor man's mob farm, it's like, you know how we call the poor man's lighting the poor man's lighting, you know, everybody knows what the poor man's lighting is. You do the same thing, just with something a little less. Same with the mob farm. Like, I've already done testing with it ages ago. It was actually one of the first things I tested, and people suggested it before. They suggested horses, because horses do not require name tags. They don't despawn, and they're a hell of a lot easier. So you just save so much time. The rarest thing you would need in the mob farm technically would just be the ice spiked biome. That's pretty rare. So, but I must say the poor man's mob farm with horses does not work as efficiently as the full-blown real McCoy mob farm. Okay, I must state that clearly now. I want to state that clearly now. I've done so much testing, and it looks like the one with horses has got around a 20% decrease due to failures such as the horse not being big, fatter as Bob itself, like the big large slime, not as fat as Bob, and sometimes misses. So a horse could do an entire lap and miss a whole row of mobs, not pushing them off. That's called a failure. That's the problem there. Okay, so you could, as long as it does a second lap, it's got a possibility to hit all the mobs on the second lap, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so yeah, so it's quite yeah, that's why I'm calling it the poor man's mob bob farm. Don't get me wrong, a 20% loss on 24,000 items per hour still puts you ahead of the so-called what's it called, the X farm? I don't know what it's called. So it's technically still the poor man's version is still faster than that the other packed ice farm that with the water canals, the X. I don't know what it's called. It's by some other dude that people keep linking to me, which only gets 13,000 items per hour, unlike the Mob Bob farm, which gets a minimum of 24,000 items per hour plus. So, you know, people are reporting up to 36,000 items per hour in some cases, which I cannot get my Mob Bob farm to go that quick, so I don't know what the bloody hell they're doing. But I can see how it does fluctuate. You know, some tests were higher than others, so if they take their greatest test, I can see it getting 36,000 items per hour. Crikey, absolutely crazy. But, you know, I didn't get that high, so I always put the minimum so people didn't complain. Ooh, diamonds. Fantastic. So yeah, so that's what the poor man's Mob Bob farm is. I just wanted to bring that out now because people have been saying, use horses, Data, use horses, but I don't want the poor man's Mob Bob farm. I want the real McCoy, the actual real thing. So, and I don't like the 20 to 30% loss or the fail chance. What you want is the Mob Bob farm for a mob to spawn, Bob to instantly knock them off, and then they die, and then another one spawns on top of that. The faster that happens, that motion of going like that, the faster the mobs are going to spawn, the faster they're going to die, the faster you're going to get your loot, the quicker the farm is. If you have a failure rate of 20-30%, that is not good, because that means a pad that spawned 4 dudes on it in one side possibly couldn't get hit the first round, not knocked off, and then they would have to wait until the horse came around again, which would be a failure right there. And sometimes it fails on the second time, it hits on the third time, mostly not. Most of my testing, the second time around, they normally get knocked off. So it does have a failure rate, that's what I mean by failure rate. And that slows the farm down, because mobs are in there, they've been missed, they have to do another whole circuit before, you know, they get knocked off again. So that slows down the whole process, which decreases the items per hour and etc, etc. So I've already done a metric butt ton of testing when it comes to the Mob Bob farm. You know, it's my baby, it's my girl. So, you know, I did a metric butt ton. I tried to do, you know, test multiple mobs. You know what else is bigger than a, you know what's bigger than a what's it called? Is bigger than a slime, a large slime? I'm pretty sure an Elder Guardian. I would love somebody to link me the Mob Bob farm using Elder Guardians. Holy smokes. Don't get me wrong, apparently you can do it. You can get them in minecarts. You can get them to the farm, but it wouldn't be as big because remember there's only 2 Elder Guardians per Guardian Temple. So if you had, say, 2 monuments or underwater temples in the ocean near you, it's possible that you can actually do it. Okay? So, but I wouldn't say it's going to be like, or people are gonna, yeah, no, I would say it's going to be at least 4 levels. So just say you have two ocean monuments or underwater temples in your ocean. You manage to get all 4 of them. And I'm pretty sure you don't even need to name Elder Guardians because they don't despawn. So, you know, so there you go. And they're larger than they should be 20%. No, yeah, no, they should be half a block. Yeah, half a block wider than a slime block. I have to look it up. I have to confirm. I need to look that up and get all that confirmed. But I'm pretty sure they're larger than the large slime block. So that means you would eliminate name tags. Holy smokes! Here comes an Enderman. He don't look real happy, does he? But it would eliminate name tags. I'm pretty sure that, you know, you don't need a name tag for an Elder Guardian because they don't despawn. But you also eliminate packed ice, because technically if they're fatter than Bob, I'm not making fun of Bob's fatness. I'm fat in real life, so whatever. Bob's awesome. Oh, come on, Enderman. You're just gonna dead. Ha. So I'm not making fun of, you know, fat Bob there, but the Elder Guardian, I'm pretty sure, is a lot wider than Bob himself, so that means packed ice would be eliminated as well, which is quite fascinating. I would have to do more testing, because the only reason why packed ice is there is because Bob actually doesn't have the full reach of a whole block to knock him off, so that would be crazy. Somebody's like, you know, but you couldn't, but if you use Elder Guardians in your farm, you couldn't mine anything if you needed to change stuff. Totally true. How about putting a safety switch in that makes the Elder Guardians go like 50 blocks in one direction? Have like the minecart tracks going off into one direction. You press a button, it puts them in a storage room a little bit away. Or you just, holy smokes. Whoa, got dark in here. So you drink milk, because milk gets rid of the mining fatigue as well. So, you know, that can sort of take care of the problem for a little bit until you get it back. But you're right, that does, you know, give another problem a bit of a pain in the bum. But I could only see 4 large spawning pads for an Elder Guardian to work as the Mob Bob farm there. So it's fascinating. I love testing stuff. I do love jumping in test worlds and testing Elder Guardians out there, so it might be something to look into, because come on, are you serious? It would be absolutely awesome just to say, you know, I've got an Elder Guardian mob grinder, that sort of thing. That would be pretty cool. Data, do you plan on uploading videos in 60 FPS? Sorry if this has been asked. Yes, it has been asked before, but it hasn't been asked as much as some of the other questions, so I will actually answer that, no problem. I do not plan to upload anything like that anytime soon, due to the space required to, you know, do 60 FPS and my internet. You know, I am kind of uploading in 480p right now, and that's the maximum my internet can take. So it would take me a lot longer to upload every episode, which would mean downtime out the yazoo, and it would be too much of a pain in the bum. 60 FPS does look a lot better. Definitely looks a lot better, but holy smokes. But no, not at this time, which is unfortunate. Alright, come on. Alright, let's go straight over the top of this guy here, just like we did last time. Okay. Do you ever use mods? No. No, I don't use mods, I'm sorry. I used to use MC Patcher, is that technically a mod? Ages and ages ago I used to use MC Patcher. Back when I used to use Mrs. Alright. Oh, I'm not jumping in that hole. Now I'm jumping in this hole. Hell yeah. Got some iron. Alright, I need another slurp of coffee. Just give me a sec, guys. That coffee's good. That coffee is definitely good. Alrighty then. Okay, so let's switch over to... let me check chat real quick. Alright, okay, so... Alright. Okay, so we've got a huge conversation about the Mob Bob farm and the poor man's Mob Bob farm, so I think everybody should know about the poor man's Mob Bob farm. I think it's definitely worth it to still build it, but you might want to build a couple more extra levels just to compensate for the whole lossage. It does still rain mobs, but it is technically not as quick as the Mob Bob farm. Alright, so I want everybody to know about that. If you don't have the patience or the time to build a full-scale Mob Bob farm, use the poor man's Mob Bob farm. Okay, alright. Let's go, alright. I better check my text document of doom and make sure I'm answering some questions here. Alright, so, people were asking about CTM, that's Connected Textures mod, in DataCraft. Like, it's no longer available, and the reasons. So, I don't do Connected Textures. I don't have time to take that skill up. I don't know how to do it yet. I haven't read any guides about doing Connected Textures, etc, etc. We used to have a guy, I have no clue, I've forgotten his name now, because I haven't spoken to him in God knows how long. used to have a guy that used to do the CTM for DataCraft, but the problem is he stopped updating it, and people were reporting glitches, like the frames of glass not connecting properly and half being there and facing a different direction. It was weird and glitched and all sorts of problems. So I ended up removing it from DataCraft, I think, one patch ago. And ever since that, obviously, everyone's like, where did the connected textures go? And you know, so on and so on. Or how do you install connected textures and all the rest of the nonsense. DataCraft does not have connected textures at this time. And you're probably wondering if I'm planning on doing it in the future. Yes, I am. Okay, but if I'm probably going to have to learn it myself how to do connected textures and do it, because relying on other people to keep connected textures working and up to date, okay, is not a good thing. And somebody says Mrs. is back. Mrs. has been back for ages. I just refuse to go back to that crap now. Seriously, it ticked me off. I just went, you know, I could get in a whole rant about Mrs. Texture Pack right now, but I don't think it's good because some people still actually use Mrs. and I actually refuse to, yeah. Mrs. is not a girl, yeah, I kind of figured that already. But I can't help it. When I hear Missa, I hear chick. No offense. I don't mean to do that, but I just hear a chick. Yeah, crazy. But the whole point was, come on, Missa went dormant for like 6 bloomin' months, left me high and dry. I used to advertise that dude's pack out the Yazoo. Guys, check out Mrs. blah 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 blah. And one day just stopped being updated when the most important patch came around, which was the new biome patch, which is what, 1.7? I forgot. And that was the most important patch and left me high and dry for quite some time. I wasn't impressed, and after waiting months and months and months, the guy only had to come in the forums and go, look, listen guys, my computer's dead, it'll be some time before I update it. Didn't even do that. Wi-Fi's everywhere. You can walk down to your freaking McDonald's and just use that. Seriously? I don't, yeah, no. I as I said, I could rant quite some time about Mr. And once I made the switch to my own texture pack, I started using my own texture pack. I didn't go back. I'm sorry, I'm not supporting Mr. anymore. Mr. is still a great pack. One of the most that's what inspired me to make my own texture pack. I wanted to get into that field. I wanted to learn about textures. I wanted to do all that. You know, you guys know me. I just wanted to do that, and I did it, and now I've been using DataCraft for quite some time, and people have got used to it, and I had thousands upon thousands of downloads of DataCraft already. I'm pretty sure we're up to tens of thousands of downloads now. I've got to check. It's ridiculous the amount of downloads DataCraft's got, and the amount of, holy smoke, whoa, I hear a bunch of nastiness. Oh yeah, I definitely hear a bunch of nastiness in the walls right now. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not making the switch back. No offense to anyone that's been, because I've been getting messages every month about Missa. Oh, somebody's updating Missa. Oh, Missa's back. Oh, this, all that. And I tried to explain to the people, like, yeah, I said this in a live stream a couple times ago, and crikey, no, go away. Ha, cook. There we go. We'll check this out probably on the next strip here. But yeah, I tried to explain, a couple of live streams ago, the reasons why I'm not going back to Mr. and why I was really annoyed with Mr. The whole reason there. The one I just got into that rant, already gone down that route. I just technically explained it all over again, but I do not believe the story of, oh, my computer died and I did not have access to internet for 6 whole bloomin' months when you can go down to your local McBloody Donald's and get free friggin' internet. Doesn't work like that nowadays. That excuse might have worked a decade ago, but not frickin' now. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's making me mad. I'm moving on. All right. Oh, iron right up here. Okay. Good stuff. But yeah. Well, we could talk about DataCraft for a bit. So DataCraft, the massive update that I promised on. Oh, damn! There's iron everywhere here. The massive update that I that I promised on Christmas came out, and I'm quite happy with that. Big shout out to Baden, my brother, which did assist me in doing the textures out. I won't say which textures because I don't want people to be biased there and say, oh my god, this, that, this, the rest. Did assist me due to the fact of workload and all that good stuff. So big shout out, big thank you to him that assisted me in the help of DataCraft there. Absolutely fantastic job he did. Definitely knows the style that DataCraft is at. Oh man, and we got the update out. How awesome is that? Oh, I think over 80 items, new textures and stuff were changed. The new saplings, new UI, new chests, new crafting tables, new bookshelves. I could go on for ages. There is so much in the new DataCraft, it's not even funny. So I promised it, big update for Christmas. I delivered the big update for Christmas. So hopefully all you guys are enjoying that update if you use DataCraft. If you don't, that's cool. That's cool. I respect their decision. Some people can't even use any texture pack but vanilla because their computers are so bad. It's time to upgrade. If you can't use a texture pack, any texture pack, you need to upgrade. You need to get rid of that hunk of junk and yeah, throw it out the window. But yeah, everybody loves having their certain texture pack, and I like using DataCraft now. I'm too addicted to DataCraft to change. I could not go back to Mrs. right now because it would absolutely kill me. Yeah. I love the smoothers. I don't like the gritty realistic anymore. I used to love the gritty realistic that Mrs. had to offer. Loved it. Now I like the smoothness of DataCraft here with a tad of fantasy thrown in there as well. It just, for me, it feels right. But that's my personal opinions. Everybody's got their own. And it's all good. If you don't use DataCraft, you don't use DataCraft. But if you do, fantastic. And hopefully you were enjoying all the hard work that is actually put into DataCraft to make it. Yeah, it's been over a year now. I really would love to show you guys some screenshots of what the dirt used to look like. It used to look like chocolate cake. This dirt used to look like chocolate cake. I am not kidding. Some early screenshots would be absolutely I would love to just do that sort of stuff. Okay, good stuff. All right. Yeah, I need another slurp of coffee. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. Ah, that coffee's good. That coffee is good. Okay, chat seems to be going fairly well tonight. Everybody seems to be in their own area, talking about times and computer parts and different texture packs and all that good stuff. Oh, more diamonds. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and grab these guys here. Oh, diamonds and iron. Absolutely awesome. Go grab this. There we go. If you're watching this from YouTube, well, hi. I'm glad you made it this far in the stream. If you wish to ask me a question or you got a topic for me to talk about, feel free to post in the comments below, and it may make it in the next mining live stream. So yeah. Okay, listening to you while mining on the server. Oh, my server, your server, I don't know which server he means, but good stuff. People sort of listen to this like a podcast, because I do kind of ramble and rave about certain things and talk about random things. I don't know, there's nothing really else to do when it comes to a mining live stream. Look, stone. Wow, guys, oh my god, a diamond could be around the next corner! Oh, see? Yeah, that's not very exciting. Oh, crocky. Dirt block. You have to do something while you're mining. And I suggest if you're doing long mining periods, if you've got a second screen or even a TV nearby, pop on a TV show or a series. That usually makes the time go past really quickly. Or even a movie. Stick on your favourite movie or a movie that you haven't seen yet. Absolutely fantastic. But, okay, alright, so let's get another question. Hang on a sec, I gotta switch my text document here, there we go. So, yeah, okay, so apparently my channel's experienced a rapid growth. Like, I think the stat said 1,500. Red's gonna have to correct me because he checked all the statistics and all that good stuff. I think we got around 1,500 subscribers in 1 week, I think. Don't hold me to that, but close to that number anyway. Let's just say close to that number. But Red can confirm anyway in chat for me when he has got the chance. But We had a huge fluctuation in subscribers. 1,500 people a week. For me, that's impressive. That means my content is actually being enjoyed by people, okay? I don't know if they're subscribing for the Bill Big Go Home series, the DNR series, the crazy gold farm showcases and all that stuff. I'm not sure, but we had a huge fluctuation, probably due to the holidays or something that I'm doing. I'm not sure, but fluctuation is definitely there. We go. Mr. Red said 1,700 plus in 1 week of subscribers. That is pretty impressive right there for me. For my standards, it is good. That means, as I said, I must be doing absolutely something right at the moment. So hopefully we can hit that 100k soon, and yeah, that was my goal originally. It's like, I'd love 100k, but I don't think it's out of reach at this time. We're probably going to hit it, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully it's not a huge wait before we hit 100k subs on the channel, but holy smokes, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that some reason the massive growth of the channel is just, yeah, it's going crazy. It's absolutely going crazy at the moment. Let's see. Let's hopefully it keeps over 1,000 subs a week, you know, going up. I think I lose around 100 subs every week as well. See, I gain way more than I lose any day. Like, if I'm gaining 1,000 subscribers a week, I'm losing about 100 of those. So 900 a week. On the slow areas, I'm gaining anywhere from 100 subscribers a week and losing like 5 or so subscribers. So I'm not doing too bad in the statistics wise when it comes to channel stuff. Doing quite well. I'm quite happy with the direction that everything's going, and obviously you guys are too, or else there wouldn't be people subscribing, right? Somebody must be enjoying the stuff. Oh crikey. Alright, so let's go ahead and go on to the next thing. Alright, somebody asks, in the text document of Doom, somebody asked on YouTube, when's DataCraft, the latest version of DataCraft going to be released? It's already released. Released it before Christmas, like I promised. Big update, we just talked about it. I'll leave a link in the description for the latest version of DataCraft. All this sexy new UI, chests, saplings, so much crafting tables. Oh, sexy new crafting tables. Good stuff like that. I'll leave a link in the description below. And there's the hotfix I promised coming up soon. I'll work on that as hard as I can. Get that hotfix all done for you guys. So stay tuned on the main site there. I will announce when that hotfix is coming along. Got some slight things to fix in the hotfix before starting on the next big update for DataCraft. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so, MDU, why? See, MDU World Save is also in the text document. People seem to be wanting that I can hear nasties. I really can hear nasties. So people really want to get their hands on the MDU World download. It's already out. In the link in the description, a mod will post it in Twitch chat and site chat, so please be patient, and you can get your hands on the world download there. Go explore and all that good stuff, whatever you want to do. Blow my world up, I don't care. I don't care, it's all good. Ooh. Okay, so what we'll end up doing is going on to the next one. Data, your thoughts about Mojang teaming up with Telltale to make Minecraft story mode? I am not totally sure. I heard Telltale can make a pretty good, I don't know, like a story-driven game. I think. I don't know. I've never played any of their games. It's just too much Minecraft, but I don't know what to think of that, to be honest. I really don't. I cannot offer my personal opinions. I'd have to see some actual in-game stuff. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's what I said. I just really don't know about Telltale making a Minecraft story mode. Sounds weird. Very sounds weird. But yeah, I don't really have a personal opinion on that right now. Okay, good stuff. Oh, seriously, people, stop. See, some people are ruining it right now. They're getting my world save and find. Hopefully, I'm back. Holy smokes. That was crazy. No, an Enderman didn't steal my computer. Guys, tell me, please tell me when I'm back live. Holy smokes. We had a dropout there, and yeah, we're just about close to ending the stream, but I kind of feel bad, you know. I didn't want to end on that note. Holy smokes. But yeah, it's failing to connect to the Asian streaming servers, which is unfortunate. So I had to select a brand new, yeah, I had to select a brand new server to stream to. So this one might be a little bit slower because the ping's not that great. So crikey, just do apologise for about the. Yeah, we got to finish off this strip before we actually think about, you know, ending the stream. So I do apologise for that interruption there, guys. I definitely apologise. Okay, all right. So we make it bigger than Minecraft can't because yeah, the Nether portal's up there. That's totally true. I cannot make a beacon up the center of my mineshaft at the moment because technically yeah, you're right. The beacon is up the top there. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Alright, I have no clue what I was talking about then. I lost the train of thought before I got disconnected from the Singapore servers there where I streamed to, which is kind of sad. Grab this iron here. Gotta go, Data. Your channel is awesome. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming to the stream. Absolutely, thank you. Good stuff, good stuff. Blame Red. Good stuff. People asking. Yeah, we already went over that last stream. If you want to go watch the previous stream, I already talked about that in that stream. Okay, so let's go on to the next question here. Let's see if I can't. Okay, so people are suggesting a lot of things for protecting my villagers in the villager purifying station. This is good, because at the moment the zombies are spawning. It doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter what live level, they're ignoring it. And people are saying that's due to oh, I've forgotten what it's called now, but somebody explained to me that, yeah, they ignore light level due to this and that and this and that. I wish I did some research before doing the stream, or else I would definitely yeah, tell you guys. But yeah, they ignore light levels when spawning around those damn villages. So some people are actually suggesting iron golems to protect the trading hall, and that is totally right. I plan on rehauling the trading hall at some point. I don't want to lose my villagers because I've unlocked most of the trades in them. I've, you know, got that checklist, and I've got the name tags to make the mob bob farm now. So, you know, I really don't want to screw up those. Yeah, if I'm gonna rework it so nothing can get in, because at the moment those stupid little rotten frickin' ankle biters, they are getting into my system, and it's a pain in the bum they are. So gotta make a gate, like put a gate or something on the top to stop the little ankle biters actually getting in. So a little bit of a pain in the bum there. Nothing really I can do for that. Don't they have picked up a 980 video card yet? No. I'm planning on building a whole new rig. Holy smokes! It's custom water cooling loop, the whole shebang. I might give the people on the forums an update for that at the moment. When the time comes. When the time comes. I don't have time right now. Crikey. I still hear nasties. Alright, so yeah, okay. Somebody's like, make an iron golem, call it something, and it will protect my villagers. That's totally true. Totally true, and a good idea, and I might do that when we come back on episode 71 of MDU. So, yeah, crikey. Okay. Why use redstone blocks and not redstone torches? See, somebody's asked that, and I've already explained this in one of the live streams, because people get upset when I waste resources. But I tried to explain to them. I tried to explain a few streams ago now that, you know, I've got a metric butt ton of redstone. Redstone coming out the yazoo, okay? And I don't know, I just have a ton of redstone blocks because that's what I turn them into, and that's what I've been using, and it annoyed people. It doesn't matter if you had a million redstone blocks. If you used one redstone block for something, they would slaughter you. So you can't make everybody happy, but yeah, no. If I've got a lot of something, I don't mind using a full redstone block. Yes, it's a waste of resources. Why not use a torch? totally correct on that. If I have a stack of redstone blocks and I know I've got a bazillion freaking redstone, I will use the redstone blocks and the torches, okay? And I do actually know, I do actually know that it is a complete waste of bloomin' resources, guys. Absolutely no. I know that it's a waste of resources. So, alright. Yeah, supposed to be on vacation, Data. Yeah, I know. We talked about this at the beginning of the live stream. You'll have to go back when it's on YouTube later on and watch that if you've missed that. I am not wasting my money on 2 Titans. Hell no. And I'm not getting in a conversation about computer parts. I'm not allowed to do that. This is Minecraft. Oh, crikey. Yes. I know that it's a waste of resources, and if it upsets you, then you have OCD and it bothers you to the extreme, because look, doesn't this bother you that I'm passing 2 perfectly good redstone blocks right now? Look, I'm leaving them behind. Oh no, come back, Data, please. Oh no, mine is out. Oh no, look, find him out. I didn't pick up the resources. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna bother those OCD people. Oh man, I'm gonna get murdered for that one. I just know it. Alright, let's go back to base and unload. And I do apologise about that drop in the middle of the stream there. Nothing really I could do. Yeah, it seems I got dropped from the Asian servers. I had to re-select it. Worse a server for me anyway, so... Oh, crikey, yeah, see. Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. Alright, okay. Let's go ahead and unload and call this live stream. I know that some of you wanted to get a data fix, and even a mining live stream is technically a data fix, and you know, yeah, listen to me yab on for what, over an hour now, but fantastic. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. Just remember, everything we talked about in today's live stream will be in the description below. If you want access to DNR early, you want to watch the first 2 episodes of DNR Season 3 right now, you can. I have the donator rank, and it helps support me and the servers and all that good stuff. And I have those 2 episodes posted in the donators section. I'll leave a link in the description below for the donators section if that interests you at all. If you want to play on my servers, all you have to do is apply for them. I'll put the link in the description. Texture pack in the description. In the description. Everything we talked about today in this live stream will be in the description, okay? Good stuff, good stuff. I have to say that because people still ask, where's the link for this? Where's the link for that? And oh my god. Whoop, did I miss it? No, oh, I thought I missed a bit of iron there, but no, I didn't. I didn't miss a bit of iron there. So, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, crikey. Oh, it's really warm in my room at the moment. It's very humid and nasty and sticky, and Mr.Red would like that a lot because he would say a very dirty joke right now, which I can't tell because, yeah, we're an MDU live stream and not DNR there. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go ahead and plump all these bad boys, all this junk in here. Not bad when it comes... Oh, we got a stack and a bit more iron than last strip, so didn't do all that bad, I suppose. But that's good. I'll end up taking this up to the Hobbit hole later on, because I don't have any furnaces down here yet. But we are coming along good to completing our storage unit, which is going to be fantastic. Throw some redstone in there, and the diamonds in there. And what we'll do, get a brand smacking new pick, put this up for... No, we'll just put one of those in there. It still's got a lot of it left in it. There we go, ready for the next mining live stream. Might do one in a few days, we'll see. There we go, nice and clean, ready to go. Okay, alright guys, thanks for watching this mining live stream. Remember, all the links are in the description below, what we talked about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, you know, the mining live stream. And I'll catch us all later.